5-point win to the Borough over Essendon. A tough day at the office. Peta, Searle, it was one of those games where momentum just kept going backwards and forwards.
Yeah, we tend to wrestle it back and then we'll get it, then wrestle it again. We're unable to, I guess, just sustain a bit of pressure over, a quarter or 2 quarters, and it seems to be the general path of the way we've been going the last couple of weeks. But nevertheless, when it's really mattered, we've always found the way, and I guess that's, the making of good sides.
The tough thing is the ball was coming in pretty quick today. A lot of speedsters for the Essendon side, including the likes of Nathan Love at Murray and Corey Diolio, just bombing it in quickly.
Yeah, without a doubt, they spread really fast and they're quite explosive and have a great intent. So, we tidied up a bit towards the end and probably created an anchor at the back that instead of chasing them, they could actually meet them at the footy. So, we structured up a bit better and that seemed to slow their run just a little.
What was the tension like in the coaches' boxes in that final quarter? With a few minutes to go, scores were level.
Yeah, it was actually pretty calm, but obviously we're pretty excited when we kicked those couple of goals. But, I think it's becoming a bit of a common feeling up there over the last couple of weeks, so perhaps we're getting used to managing it.
And also Tommy Good and Matty Smith all kicking goals, some of our younger blokes as well, so they're getting involved in the good development kids coming through.
Yeah, I thought Matty improved as the day went on. He structured up well to cover the exits and, if you cover the exits, well, then you stop their spread. So, he played an important role there. And then Tommy went up to the wing and created a bit of run, so that was also important for us.
Sam Plemming is always a rock in defence, and Toby Thorne as well. He's high, taking some crucial marks in the last line of defence.
Yeah, look, Toby was sensational today, and I think he's been quite good for us over the last couple of weeks, contributing his little bit. And, he had something different down there to the back line, and Plum is, we could talk about Plum all day because he's just fantastic. But, I thought in that last quarter there was a lot of people that had to go at a particular moment and stand up and do what they needed to do. Like, I think Julian Rowe with his run-on-one and Mick Dillon with that chase-down tackle. And, it was those other boys that also stood up and did what they had to do when it counted.
Looking ahead, some pleasing news. Hugh Sandilands has been coming back through the Development League, and as well our utility Miles Pitt as well. The moon boots off and he's a few weeks away from coming back.
Yeah, look, it's always exciting to look forward, knowing what we've got to come back. But having said that, they've got to get back, they've got to find form, and and then they've got to be selected. But it's nice to get them back and not lose any. But today we lost Heater, so get one back, lose one. So it'll be great when we get to a stage where we can get a couple back and not lose any.
Hey, congratulations on the win and best of luck next week against Coburg.
Thank you, Peter.
Greg, an interesting day today in the Development League. The first half a little scrappy, a few areas we couldn't get it going, but in the second half, a 13-goal half, including an 8-goal final quarter.
Yeah, look, we knew from the start that it'd be really tough early because that's the style of footy Sandy play. And the last time we played them at Frankston, exactly the same sort of result. They were really hard to get a bye early in the game, but we knew if we stuck at it, we'd get some free ball later on in the game, which happened.
Let's talk about some players coming back today. First of all, Hugh Sandilands started in the back half, was crucial there while we're under pressure from Sandringham. Switched up late in the game to the forward line and got on the scoreboard. Yeah,
look, I reckon he's found his confidence again. He's playing more proactive footy than reactive footy, and it was good to see him kick a couple of goals, which was great.
First footy in a long time as well for the man who looks like Animal from the Muppets, Toby Pinwall. He had about 3 quarters.
Yeah, great to have Toby back out there. Obviously a little bit rusty, but his enthusiasm and his hardness at the footy is what we've missed around Port Melbourne the last few weeks.
And Tommy Johnson keeps on keeping on 2 crucial goals in that final quarter.
Yeah, Tommy now is starting to get a bit of confidence in his body, and the more game time he plays, the better he is.
Danny Hughes coming back today as well. Found it a bit tough going in that first quarter, particularly when Sandy were double teaming him.
Yeah, look, they were really, he was really up against it because they were trying to shut him down, and we weren't real smart with the way we used the footy, but he worked his way into it. And to his credit, he worked his butt off all game.
We were about 4 goals down at one stage, and there seemed to be a crucial moment in the third quarter that turned things after Sandy got 2 early goals. We talk about Michael Barnes, a forward pocket. He's outnumbered 2-on-1, player going for a kick from behind the mark. He smothers, lays 2 tackles, sees a goal put on, and it seemed to change from there.
Yeah, mate, we'd spoken about work rate, and that typified what we wanted. And Barnesy was good all day today with his work rate, and that's what he's very good at. And I think he's been second-guessing himself the last few weeks, but today he showed why he really is at the footy club.
And Whelan getting 3 goals today just keeps putting his hand up for senior selection.
Yeah, it's really good that Gary's got some options when he looks down. Last year we were devoid of those, and this year it's looking a lot more rosy. If we've got injuries or blokes are out of form, there are plenty of blokes putting their hands up in the development squad.
And also as well, another crucial win keeps us at the top half of the table in the Development League.
Yeah, look, it's always good, and we always talk about making finals, so we push as far into the season as we can so we can help the senior squad out, and the club as a whole is strong throughout.
Borough TV is a Port Melbourne Football Club production.